Hello and welcome back to another session of Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa. I hope you guys are doing well as always. And today we're gonna do the investigation part because there's been another murder on chapter 5. Another murder. Who is it this time? Because this is the masked person. The masked person that we saw when Makoto was in his like goddamn nausea state, because he felt a bit ill. He felt a bit ill. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, let's see. I think we're on right at the pad, so we get to see the body. Right? Alright, just to make things clear. Alright, oh shit, we just like stopped. Alright, so last night I was attacked. Alright, Makoto is going to go through what happened. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Alright, there's a corpse hanging out here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Alright. Is it Kyoko? Because Kyoko's been exiled because there was suspicions. Byakuya was saying because we don't know her ultimate. We don't know Kirigiri's ultimate, and so Byakuya decided to ask, but nope. Kirigiri wants to. She doesn't know. She can't tell. She doesn't know because she has like goddamn. She doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. Which links to all the stuff that... Well, links to how, why we got, knocked out at the start of the game. Yeah. Alright, so we need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with that mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. At least I could talk now, unlike last session. The victim is a total mystery. One thing I do know, yes, is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? The heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to that knife, or thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, the clothes are stained a bright red. I was gonna say pink, but bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that was there, or that is there, is still wet. Be careful, you don't touch it and get some on you. Alright. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? The face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. Pretty sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell, huh? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off. Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toku's hand shot out towards the mask. And in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. Damn, that's a lot of blew ups. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. Don't prepare it. Don't prepare to pass out, man. But then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Loosh. Alright, thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of the burning. Of burning. Oh, I guess that took care of it. Alright, but what the hell, man? It exploded? I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body... Yep, it's incinerated. Yep, it's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. No, yeah, here we go. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind, is it? Is it truly? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charred, broiled. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? That corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And all according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Oh, hold on, sir. I'm trying to find the mute here. Prepare myself. He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. And could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? Whoa, Makoto. The ultimate despair? Huh? What? Mokuro Ikusaba. The 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... Ikusaba. Yeah, damn. Alright, the ultimate despair, yes. Alright, I sound like Kyoko thinks Mokuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster is the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof, but I have no doubt I'm right. Alright, there's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristic. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mokuro. And she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? She's been hiding in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'll she wind up burned to a crisp? Good question. None of this makes sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clue to help us figure out exactly who it is. Ah, hey, wait. What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her, I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh no. She's, oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master! You declared for the whole world to hear you that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. To leave? To live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's get investigating. And that's not healthy, Toko. Right now, I have to focus on the body. Alright, let's get into the body. Let's get into the body? That's not right. You should have... yes, let's take a closer look. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Well, you can hear it from here, what the hell? Alright, a lot of things are happening. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What did you steal? I stole this. Key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. Oh shit. Yawn first. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. This key is. What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go into or to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task. What this task may be. Huh? That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now, eh? Eh? Oh, we're actually going to find out. I think it's actually oh, we have to go down another floor. Apparently the music. Okay, this was not meant to be right. The music from the garden still playing. All right, let's give it a shot. Insert the key. It won't go in. Yeah. Well, I know where it is. I want to do this as fast as possible so I could. It's this room, right? The data room. Yeah. All right, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the gun into the keyhole. Click. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. Alright. So you're back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the first floor. First floor? The fourth floor. Then we could go get into the data center now. Alright, interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we have to go into the data center. Alright, hold on. Okay. Is the music... Why is the garden still playing? If it's gonna be like this, I might have to just restart. You're asking that question how? 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 How now, brown cow? Alright, we have Makoto. Again. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Alright, in we go. Alright. Slowly open the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Come on, why isn't this music going from the garden, goddammit? Alright, hold on, I'm gonna... Alright, that stopped it. In a word, I don't know why I say a world. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. That's... Alright. He extended his hand. Trembling hand, and pointed. Look at those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. All the cameras. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classroom, every part of the school was covered. This is... It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. What's that one? Oh, right, it's got a... It might be on the second floor, the dorm rooms. All the cameras in the school feedback into... Wait, all the cameras in the school feedback into this room, yeah. They're displayed on these monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us? To watch us? So this room is the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Creepy. And I think that sells it. Oh, this sells it. Damn, why do I yawn every time? Apparently I'm wasting my energy just doing this. Talking. Apparently commentary. Alright, so the body in the garden. They had the key to this room. It can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba. Ikusaba. And she was the Mastermind. I'll try to do it fast, but no. It doesn't work. Then the Mastermind is dead. Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. Serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Yeah, the Mastermind's dead. Is it? The Mastermind is dead? Is it? Is it true? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. But who was it? But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on. No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decided to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? Do you think so too, huh? Naturally. Naturally. All natural. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered. Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it? Yeah, that's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind. Now, do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent, who knows, how much time in here. Okay then, let's just begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. It's not investigation time though. The door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle rattle, no luck. Door's locked. What if you use the key that opened this room? Alright, let's give it a try. Doesn't work. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that doll with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Ina's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Are we gonna chat? Maybe? Damn, there's too many stuff to check. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much? It's a monthly membership. Alright, it's an all... Alright, okay. How about Hero? I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next side, but I really want to get out of here. Why was the Mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity. What else we got? We got a computer down here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the Asian laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? What century are you from? The Mastermind must have been using these monitors to monitor the network. Alright, using these to monitor the network. An Alter Ego. You may well be right about that. There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. You're right. There's TV, yes. Check it out. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey look, next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna? It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Isn't it now? Wait, so if we hook that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV? Well, yeah, it's Saturday morning. Hina's here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we could watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. You all starve for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Oh. Oh. What's wrong? Good news for you all. Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now we all gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. If they were sitting here watching TV the whole time, they really thought they could get away with it. Good job. This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it? It's kind of weird. Oh, that's weird. Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird, huh? You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How's it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Ah. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. What the heck? Is it broken or something? No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? 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 Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma! How? You're supposed to be dead! Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid. Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day almost. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should be pretended. Whoa. Pretended? You're the ones who should be pretend to be dead when you see a bear. Alright, yeah. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh right now. That's that. Well, it's almost time to cut you off your path, so full of hope, and begin to begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. Can't be serious. We have to keep going? No. We're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here. Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There's no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you wouldn't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? There's the laugh. Ooh, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life there. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. I connected to the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely without doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. What? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. Oh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. The killing game is being broadcasted live to the whole entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? This killing game is being broadcasted live in the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times you say it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast. No way that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found. And hijacking the airways is easy mode. Are you being serious right now? Of course. I heard of a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All these hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mystery. Even me letting you hear right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair, like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and help and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Did you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever. To take over all the communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What? Well, duh, that's the little business of... Here we go. A body has been discovered. Time for the class trial. Do you mean? Yep. Then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. Incomprehensible? Yeah. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment then? How is he still alive? I thought that finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. But it means that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? We can talk about it. I thought Mukuro Ikusuba was the one who died. The victim was a female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills the conditions. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusuba, isn't dead. So naturally, the body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko's. There's no other possibility. Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Is that right with the apostrophe there? Kyoko's been murdered. I think Kyoko's been murdered, yeah. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Don't even know who she really is. Have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, you have a responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself. Anyway, we better begin. If we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer... Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Are you saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said... I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. I'm going to begin my search. If you follow your life, you'll have to put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. I just like hit my chill on my computer. Alright, it's investigation time. And we got this music instead of the other. Alright. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. There has also been a struck in the head with an object. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered. I need a yawn again. Was covered with all other wounds. God damn it. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file didn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or I have no choice. I have to investigate. Yeah, we've got like a remix version of the investigation music. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Alright, fast travel. I like it. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere. Anywhere? That would be important. One end to the other. I just do... Yes, yes. Alright, let's check the body. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it is Kyoko or not. Okay, what? A hand? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem to be like... Oh, wait, they seem like they're getting in the way of normal activity. Remember Kyoko having fake nails. And there's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned. I couldn't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a doge. A doge or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Was it foxhound? Diamond dogs. Could be diamond dogs. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The body, the face. Was it? The upper. Whoa! Oh shit! Alright, yeah, I threw the bucket on it. That was because it got set on fire. I threw the water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half and the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? You tell me. Damn, that's a terrible thing we gotta see. Did we check this part or did we check this part? Why? Yeah, that's right. Let's check this part. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Alright, we've done that. Step away from the dead body. There's a knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have been Yes. Yes, that. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yes, it's your knife, Naige. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. It's getting real weird. Whoever the person in the mask that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife that was used to stab the same masked attacker was found here. So maybe the masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I killed him. I killed her. If it was, yeah. If it really is Kyoko, I mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. By the way, but why the mask? Why the mask? Yes. Sorry about that noise there. Kind of slurped on my drink though. On my water. Alright. Hold on, so I need cough. Damn. Fragments or something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like that before. Or like it before, but where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Alright. We can even check the chicken coop. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Count 4. Huh? 4. What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder where it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. We're going down. We're going down. What we're gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Oh god damn it. God damn it, Jeff. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I think I'm talking a bit too fast nowadays. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? We need to get a nice, smooth pace. Is there something down here? There's just flowers. Let's check the sprinkler thing. This is the panel that controls the sprinkler. Oh god. Yeah, there was... God damn it. It's set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. And Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinkler is turned on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten wet. Or gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after. Or before. Oh yeah, after. Or somewhere else. How about the shed, the tool shed? Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Tool shed? Tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Examine it, I guess. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, totally clean and completely dry. One side of the top is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Yeah. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Think anything else? This is the pickaxe. Alright, let's go out. Don't think I've seen everything in here. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Alright, any ideas, Asahina? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up. If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. And there was also a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The Yakuza said not to touch it, to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So, thank you, too. Alright, I think we're done now. Alright, you little shit. Alright, Byaku, what you got? Good time, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What you want to talk to about? Talk to me about. I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Alright, where were you after nighttime begun last night? Well, I was asleep. I was asleep. I was sick. I was nauseating. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious this murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm when I arrived last night there was nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point... Damn it. At some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Ah, shit. Smacked my knee on the table. Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room together. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage in here. Yeah. Disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Thanks. We're done? God damn it. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and... Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the money. Yeah, sorry, I was yawning. I should look back what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Alright, woke me at 7. Once I get that medal of Hina, that was right around 7:30. Then I head to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Toko went to get the pickups, and that was when she was found the body. Which... What time was it then? 9. It's been 2 hours apparently. That's a pretty small job. Alright, are we done? Yeah. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Well, yeah. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Who knows? Alright, Togami has it. Yeah, that's true. Why not ask the Bumba Clock, eh? Name my options. Hey, Byakuya. If you come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, would you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Okay then. Let's go look around somewhere else. The one area. Alright, time to go to that one area, guys. I'm taking the long way around in. Alright, through this door. Alright, here. Is it this dude? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figure it wouldn't be here. I just found something. What is it? It's a baboom. Baboom. A bomb, yep. That bomb went missing. How much am I yawning today? Damn. Alright. Been updated. Kyoko's room. Alright, ask Byakuya. Oh, is he not here? Oh no, he's here. Think you can go soon, Byakuya? You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Can't unlock it myself. Alright. Here we go. It's open. This is Kyoko's room. Interesting. Found something. It's a woodlock decoration. What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Oh wait, no, I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know where it locks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. The dojo. The dojo. Is that it? Yeah, let's explore a bit more further. Let's ask Byakuya, let's talk to him. Alright, apparently. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Alright. Regardless, if you're planning on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time it takes. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. Oh, I know. Alright, she gave us a... Oh wait, hold on. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has suddenly happened, so open it. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. That's all there was in there? Looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Oh, come on, man. Don't question yourself over that. Alright. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as soon as I lifted up the sheets... What is this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Alright, the class 78, student registry. Mukuro. Ikusaba? Ikusaba? It appears to be the Mukuro's profile. Damn. I'm not gonna say it, goddammit. But, last name. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole. When she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. Alright, that must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Alright, Mukuro Ikusaba. Her sex is female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insists that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own violation. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Alright, interesting. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. It doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir. Alright, apparently... Alright. Apparently the Fenrir, right? Mercenary Corps is a mercenary group, large one. Yeah, collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I lived in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard it says that Fenrir. I need to find how you say that. Alright. I'm gonna let this auto till I'll find out how you pronounce that shit. Right. Alright, so we're talking about stuff. Headmaster's room. Alright, are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations, are you, of yours? Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Alright. It's about the one writing the rules. All the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. There was 15, yeah. Alright, yeah, was there 16? There's 16, not like this. Damn, every time, no wonder people make a meme out of this. How many times have Kirigiri whispered freaking Mukura's name in our ear? I need to stretch my legs. So the one making all the regulation is... Oh, look at me, he's pissed off. Why? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Make sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, bud. She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Alright, that's all you get. Oh, we got his account as well. Cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand. A tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh? Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. This trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Does you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mokuro was a student here. Yep. Mokuro was trying to tell us that Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mokuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell that and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said to that yeah. Let's skip that. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16 student. He needs to make our investigations fair. Mokuro is related to the case. Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? Mokuro is the killer. Did he kill Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? Alright. Based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Mokuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Right, the ultimate stare was the mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point. Mokuro is giving us information that would raise questions about her, would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mokuro isn't the culprit. That's the trap. They wanted us to suspect Mokuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mokuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation. Alright, yes, the key and the JoJo. Number 6. Wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys. Those to the right, yes. Alright, doesn't have a key at the moment, yes. You should probably use the key we found on the locker, right? Well then, just try it. I took the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock end. Right. It eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. It looks like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Eh? Strong sticks, eh? Oh, there's something inside the locker. It's a widened up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. Is this a blood stain? If it is, that means it surely be related to the caves. Alright. How is this duct tape related? You know, you tell me. I think I know. Well, I know. Yeah, I do. I think I'm piecing up this case. Something wrong? Very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Yakuya. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. What? The next location? Alright, something we need to look into. Research on Fenrir? In the library, of course. That's right. The archives. It's all about the archives. I'll let it auto bid as I take a drink. Alright. What you got, Byakuya? How do you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Word of French, eh? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. That's also true, Nagi. We expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Alright, an elite fighting unit. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believed there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. What is it? Does this all just sound like some kind of alternate reality? Well, it isn't. This is our reality and the only reality. These people are part of our world. The battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out of you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, or Fenrir, right? The report said something about the name Fenrir. That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir. Ender. Representing it. Huh? They got a tattoo of it. Could that mean, yes. You got it, run. Oh shit, we're going in. Alright, we've got an hour to do this. Then the time has come. All we need to do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Let's go. Quite the short investigation. Alright, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you. What, are you jealous? Or are you just making some kind of creepy fancy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet? Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or what? Jesus! Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait. You got all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh? I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, you know, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? Oh, shit, I dropped. What I was holding. Alright. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here, and no rules been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive! No, that's a go! A ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Now I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. Alright. Kyoko. So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm glad. So glad. Okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we've got to deal with the ghost. Told you, stop talking. Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we could do it during the trial. Right. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor? There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement before that. Because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out? Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting, but if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then what? Then that's what the key you found goes to. Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the skull. What? What? Alright. Damn, I'm being... Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before you get in trouble with Monokuma. We can go over all the details after we go through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her. That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? But why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Let's go in. Let's go in. I could rest my voice for this class trial. Down we go, and the door slid shut. It's pretty empty, this elevator, eh? The clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated. It wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Alright. Let's get on. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright. I'm ready. Alright, set some skills. We could fit another one. Increase the time limit for each phase. Alright. Oh, vocabulary 4, damn. It would be nice to have some, bullets. You do that and... Sure, let's just still stick with that. Alright, let's do this.